Energy, okay. Now, before I introduce our next act, I'd like to say a few words about my great uncle, the late great Charlie Cran. Could we have a round of applause for him? I honestly really owe everything, including my existence, to him, because my parents actually met and got married at the festival. In fact, they met 25 years ago, this festival. Isn't that amazing? Now, I'm the second generation of my family to grow up on this very stage. You might remember me coming out here quite a bit when I was about that tall. And as a matter of fact, that's how I met our next band. This festival is very special to them as well, because they performed here in 2019 with the great Marty Stewart. And in fact, right before they came out, I came out, shook Marty's hand, and nearly knocked over one of his $4,000 guitars. We all make our mistakes. Now, after they performed with Marty here, he took them to perform at the Grand Ole Opry, which is pretty amazing. Now, Crying Uncle is a Bay Area born and raised bluegrass band, and they've toured nationally and internationally all across the world. They've been a big hit, and they can't wait to perform for you tonight, everybody. Crying Uncle!
Mississippi Delta was shining like a national guitar. I'm following the river down the highway through the cradle of the Civil War. I'm going to Graceland, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. My traveling companion is 9 years old. He's the child of my first marriage. I've reason to believe we both will be received in Graceland. calls herself the human trampoline. Oh, sometimes when I'm falling, flying, tumbling, torn, well, I say, well, so this is what she means. She means we're bouncing in the wasteland. I know losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you blown apart. Everybody feels the wind blow. In Graceland, I'm going to Graceland. I may be obliged to defend every love, every end, or maybe there's no obligations now. I've reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland.
How y'all doing out there, Strawberry? Man, we're having so much fun here. We're the Crying Uncle Bluegrass Band singing that last song for you, ripping on the mandolin. That's my little brother, Quale. He wrote this next one. This one's called Swatting Flies.
Swan flies in the back porch, waiting for an answer hasn't come to mine. Maybe I just don't know how to tell her that I can't keep going on like this. I'm swan flies in the back porch, waiting for an answer or a change in mine. feel the same as it did. But this fly keeps on buzzing around my head, and I just don't know how to kill it or pretend it isn't there. And at times I remember how it was to love each other, holding hands, I pretend it's still there. Don't do no good if I can't go inside to you. So I'm leaving, girl, and I'm taking all the things and thoughts I thought I'd leave behind. My mind was made, and this fly keeps on buzzing around my head, and I just don't know how to kill it or pretend it isn't there. And at times I remember how it was to love each other, holding hands, I pretend it's still there. And this fly will keep buzzing around my head, but I don't really wanna kill it or pretend it isn't there. And at times I remember how it was to love each other, holding hands, I can't pretend it isn't there. Now I know that something always will be there.
Thank you. That's Ted Quale on the mandolin right there.
Thank you. That's another Tail Quale original right there. Man, we got a real special guy up on stage here. He just graduated a couple days ago. He has one of those California fake majors, you know, that aren't really a thing. UI, UX design, whatever that means, you know, some San Francisco stuff. But
I just showed up and they gave me a piece of paper and I guess I have it.
Everyone knows the big money's in Bluegrass, but he's the former, I guess once a national champion, always a national champion. I know you tell yourself that in the mirror every single day, but you'll get it again someday, man. This is the former national champion of the United States on the flat picking guitar. That's Ian Lee right there.
but they catch you at the border. And the mourners are all singing as they drag you by your feet. But the hangman isn't hanging, so they put you on the street. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. We'll turn it round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again. When you know she's no high climber, and you find your only friend in a room and you're too tired, and you're sure you're near the end. And you love a little wild one, but she brings you only sorrow. All the time you know she's smiling, you'll be on your knees tomorrow. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. We'll turn it round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again. Well, now you kick and swear and beg us that you're not a gambling man. And you find you're back in Vegas with that handle in your hand. Your black cards make you money, so you hide them when you're able. In the land of milk and honey, you must put them on the table. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. We'll turn it round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again.
Thank you. All right, we're actually gonna let him sing one more. We're feeling generous today. We're gonna do the first and only song that Ian has ever written. This one's, you still don't have a name for this, huh?
Nope.
You want to tell them what it's about?
I got inspired to write this song after watching the show Breaking Bad for the 5th time. And I say only inspiration because I don't want the lawyers coming after me. Do that one over again.
Been there, done that.
This next one is another one I wrote. I finally gave it a name. This one's called I'll Keep Waiting Around for You.
Nice one, man.
Yes,
Oh.
he will.
We actually have some merch with us. We got a CD with us. We got some hats. And we have a very limited amount of T-shirts. So, make sure you really fight for those. Someone once paid $100 for a T-shirt. So we're still waiting for that one to be beat. You can be the one who pays $150 for the next T-shirt.
So then we knew we could raise the price, so get your Benjamins ready.
On a red eye wasting time, staring out the window of this airplane I found. I'm higher than the clouds. And I couldn't help but wonder why. I'm staring out the window of this airplane, and I can't get you off my mind. I can't get you off my mind. I spend my time down at the corner store, browsing all the aisles. They don't seem to have what I'm looking for. I'm just here to pass the time. And I spend my money down at the corner store alone, thinking about the things that never happened, maybe never will. I'm just here to pass the time. All I really want is time with you. All I really want is time with you. With you, I couldn't tell you of the love in my mind when your dancing eyes fell softly on mine. I'll keep waiting round for you. Your voice is the only song I hear. Your hand in mine is the only feeling I need. So I'll keep on waiting round for you. And I
We'd like to get up a very special guest. You know, we've known him as long as we've been alive. One of the biggest influences, dare say for me, the biggest influence in my fiddle playing. He's a legend. Please make him welcome. He also wrote this next song. That's Darol on the fiddle right there.
These boys is fine.
Y'all catch that Mr. Sunset yesterday? That was awesome.
On a mountain many years ago, I trod the hills and valleys through the rain and snow. I seen lightning flash and I've heard the thunder roll. I've endured, how long can one endure? Barefoot in the summer, on into the fall. Too many miles to feed it, couldn't fill us all. I went to church on Sunday to learn the golden rule. I've endured, how long can one endure?
Well, I haven't introduced this guy yet. He luckily did not die today. He was at a big risk of doing that, of dying in a big fireball, because he's a race car driver now, and he was racing earlier today. Like in Sonoma, where were you racing, man?
In Willows, California.
He built himself a race car. He's doing a 24-hour endurance race. He built up a 1970 Dodge Ram.
No, wait, oh my God. Every time, a 1962 Ford Ranchero.
He wrote this next one about that one. It's called
The race car song. If you can imagine the worst, you ever driven like out in the middle of nowhere and you see some really old cars sitting on the front lawn? They're all rusted. Maybe they have a free sign on them. Imagine putting one of those on a racetrack with about 80 other cars.
We got 30 minutes.
It has broken down a lot. Broke down yesterday, it broke down this morning. They were calling me 2 hours ago, and I'm not sleeping tonight. That's all I can say.
Ready? 1, 2.
Out on the racetrack, thunder sounds. Many cars flash by, hard to make out. As the day grows, they drop like flies, toe by toe, thin in the crowd. One is still introduce the man who's kind of been doing all the talking. He happens to also be my older brother. Please make welcome to the stage, Miles Quale.
He's already on the stage.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
We're gonna swing it up a little bit. We're gonna play a jazz standard. This one's called After You've Gone. You ever had. Well, there'll come a time, don't you forget it. Oh, there'll come a time when you'll regret it. Oh, someday when you'll feel lonely, your heart will break like mine. You'll be only. Well, after you've gone away. You know, we actually have more time than we thought we had, so we get to play a whole lot of more music. Make sure to catch us. We're going to be there for about 20 minutes after the show. We'd love to convince you guys to spend your hard-earned money on some CDs and hats and such.
Well, I've got an announcement to make actually. I just recently learned that I've got a tiger by the tail. It's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. Well, I'm losing weight and I'm turning my pan. And it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Well, I thought the day I met you were weak as a lamb, just the kind of fit my dreams are playing. But now the pace we're living takes the wind from my sails, and it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. Well, I'm losing weight, I'm turning mighty pale, and it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Well, now every night you drag me where the bright lights are found. There ain't no way to slow you down. And now I'm about as helpless as a leaf in a gale, but it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. Well, I'm losing weight, I'm turning mighty pale, and it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Talk to him, you cat. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. Well, I'm losing weight, I'm turning mighty pale, and it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail.
All right, well, we have time for just a couple more. Thank you guys so much for having us. Once again, we're the Crying Uncle Bluegrass Band. The guys, that's Ted Quale on the mandolin. That's Andrew Osborn on the bass. Actually, right after this, he's going to go straight back to Willows and continue racing throughout the night. And so I told him it's okay if he crashes because his commitments are over now. But
I'll wear a helmet, don't worry.
I got a roll cage in that thing, I think.
that's Ian Lee on the guitar. I'm Miles. Thank you guys so much for having us. Thank you to Strawberry for having us. You all excited for Delamay? Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. We are the Crying Uncle Bluegrass Band. We got one more for you.
Hey, and big round of applause for the whole sound crew for making us sound good and loud. guys so much. We're the Crying Uncle Bluegrass Band. See you guys at the merch tent. Get excited for Della May. Last time I introduced this song, I said stuff that I don't think I'm allowed to say on this stage, so I'm going to give it a different introduction. Do you guys like trains?
Yes.
I know Andrew really likes trains. Give us your best train whistle.
Choo-choo.
Crying Uncle Bluegrass Band.